Just figure out them.
I'd like to call to order the January 25th meeting of the Board of Public Works and Safety. Roll call. Here.
Here?
Here. Are there any conflict of interest statements?
No.
Approval of the minutes of the December 18th meeting. Do I have a motion approving the minutes?
Defer the reading of the minutes on the 18th.
Second?
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. I'd like to recognize Councilwoman Janet Vanez. Morning. Item A is a bid opening for the Alabama Avenue lighting from 173rd to 175th, Arizona Avenue lighting from 173rd to 175th, Delaware lighting south of Orchard Drive, Carolina Avenue lighting from Orchard Drive to 174th. It looks like we have 3 bids. The first bid is from Hawk Enterprises Incorporated, 1850 East North Street, Crown Point, Indiana. They have their bid bond. They have their non-inclusion affidavit signed, and they have their Form 96. And their bid is $535,641.30. Next bid is from TGB Unlimited, 25020 State Road 2, South Bend, Indiana. They have their bid bond. And they have their Form 96. And they have their non-inclusion affidavit signed. It looks like they have their bid split, $520,871.50, and then the sodding item, which was included in the last bid, $41,804.76. So their total bid is $562,000 and change. The next bid is from Midwestern Electric Incorporated, 1620 East Chicago Avenue, East Chicago, Indiana. They have their bid bond. They have their Form 96. And they have their non-inclusion affidavit signed. And their bid is $525,357.20. And then for the sodding alternate, it's $33,960. Do we have a motion to refer these to the consultant engineer for tabulation and recommendation?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item B, bid opening for demolition of the properties located at 177th Place, garage only, 1573 Beverly Street, 6716 California, 5462 Calumet, 6501 Calumet, aka 6505 Calumet, 908 Drackert, garage only, 1114 Eaton Street, garage only, 1136 Eaton Street, garage only, 7217 Harris Avenue, 7234 Jarnecki Avenue, 7619 Linden, 219 Russell Street, 1146 through 1148 Summer Street, shed only, 1524 Summer Street, garage only, 7025 Van Buren Avenue, garage only, 40 Waltham Street, 5422 Wood Street, 241 Goslin, 7554 Linden, 7602 Linden, 7604 Linden, 7610 Linden, 7620 Linden, and 7626 Linden. We have 8 bids. The first bid is from DNR 7015 West 5th Avenue, Gary, Indiana. Boy, he really taped this up good. I can open it from the other end better. Well, he has his Form 96, and he is the non-inclusion affidavit. But he didn't bid all the properties, so I don't know how we're gonna, is there anyone interested in us reading every single property, or can I just read the total bid and state what properties haven't been bid? That's what we'll do. So 1136 Eaton, he didn't bid. He didn't bid 219 Russell, but it looks like he bid everything else. And his total bid is $196,775. The next bid is from Acton Contracting LLC, P.O. Box 518, East Chicago, Indiana. He has his Form 96. And he has his non-inclusion affidavit signed. It looks like he bid everything except for 6716 California, which he says was previously demolished. I don't know if the other guy noticed that.
I believe that was a month that you were recently.
Okay. So maybe, yeah, that's the reason we tabulate them and break everything down at the end. His total bid then is $1,007,360. The next bid is JM Industrial Services Incorporated, 201 Marble Street, Hammond, Indiana. He has his Form 96. And he has his non-inclusion affidavit signed. It looks like he bid everything. And his total bid is $537,850. $537,850. The next bid is from Midway General Construction Incorporated, 800 Ravinia Place, Orland Park, Illinois. He has his non-collusion affidavit signed. And it looks like he has at least some of the Form 96. No, maybe the whole thing. It may not all be in order. He didn't bid 219 Russell, but it looks like he bid everything else. And his bid is $208,800. The next bid is from RSR Demolition LLC. And they're at 1370 Joliet Street, Dyer, Indiana. They have their Form 96, and they have their non-collusion affidavit signed. And they didn't bid 219 Russell Street, but it looks like they bid everything else, and their bid is $248,045.42. The next bid is from KLF Enterprises, 2044 West 163rd Street, Markham, Illinois. They have their Form 96. And they have their non-collusion affidavit. Looks like they bid everything, and their bid is $698,581. Next bid is from Gary Material Supply LLC, 7318 West 15th Avenue, Gary, Indiana. They have their non-collusion affidavit. They don't have their Form 96. They didn't bid a lot of the properties. There was no bid on 1573 Beverly, no bid on 6716 California, no bid on 5462 Calumet, no bid on 7217 Harrison, no bid on 219 Russell, no bid on 40 Waltham, no bid on 5422 Wood, no bid on 241 Goslin. And is that a 1 or a 6? What do you think?
I think it's a 1.
It looks like their bid is $110,600. And that's probably what it is, because we couldn't discern that from a 1 or a 6, but it looks like it's a 1. And the final bid is from Alliance Demolition Services Incorporated. They have their Form 96. they have their non-inclusion affidavit. It looks like the only property that they bid was the 219 Russell. And they bid $1,188,740. That completes the bids. Do I have a recommendation to refer these to code enforcement for tabulation and recommendation?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item C, request of advertising dates of February 1st, 2018 and February 8th, 2018 with a bid opening date of February 22nd for the First District Local Street Project, Reese Avenue Lighting, 119 to Indianapolis Boulevard, Dearborn Avenue Lighting Improvements, Goslin to 141st.
Make a motion to approve the advertising dates.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item D, request for advertising dates of February 1st, 2018 and February 8th, 2018 with a bid opening date of February 22nd for the 3rd District Local Street Lighting Project, Waltham Avenue Lighting Improvements, and Blaine Avenue to Lewis.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item E, approved request for Live in DeVille event received from the Police Department. That is E.
Behind on that. Okay.
Everybody signed off?
Make a motion to approve the request.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item F, status on demolitions of properties located at 5936 Birch, 229 Doty. There's an agreement to rehabilitate, and 7149 Ontario and 926 Dracker.
Perfect. Is anybody here for 5936 Birch?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Chapman, have you had an inspection on the property yet?
Inspection for like what, I just had some pictures I took of the property, of the order of the things that need to be taken care of, the fence, the windows replaced, some of the siding, well, actually,
Did you pull permits for any of this work? Because the building department didn't have any
well,
permits for it.
actually, I was told from the department that I could repair the fence without a permit. So, no, I only have permits for the heating system and the electric. The electric has passed, and pending upon,
Do you recall when we were here on November 9th and I said you needed to get a inspection and do a rehab agreement?
I don't remember that statement being made.
Well, the issue is all this work has been done without anybody from the building department. I asked them if they had any permits. They didn't have any permits for any of this. So I think we really need to get somebody in there to inspect the work, just to make sure it's been done properly.
Well, actually, could you view these pictures and see all the work that has been done on the outside of the building as was requested in the order of demo?
Here you go. Oh, here you go, Tom.
Obviously, pictures are not gonna do justice, when he moves underground, so to speak. Bob Vale, the building inspector from the building department, has been trying to make contact to get in and do an inspection, and has not been, contacted. You need to go to the building department, set up an inspection with Bob Vale, so we can come in and actually see what the progress of the, property, and also the status of what's going on inside.
Okay. All right then, so currently, what do we got here? This is
So
the
we-
order
we-
I receive in mail.
We need you to go
repair.
ahead and set up that inspection so that we can enter into a rehabilitation agreement with you. Otherwise, it's gonna remain on the demo list. So I see that you're doing some work, and we don't wanna demolish it if you're correcting the issues. But we need you to meet with the inspections department to make sure the inspectors get out there and take a look at things and set up that agreement with you so you know how to proceed.
Okay.
Okay? So, Kelly, if he waits after the meeting, can he meet with you guys today to set something up?
Okay.
We'll need to speak with Bob Vale as far as his availability to come and do the inspection and gentlemen, so he can coordinate. You can
Okay.
give Bob Vale's card or speak to me afterwards and we can set something up.
And if we can,
Couple weeks? Is that,
Set for
status in
status?
2 weeks? If you
Okay.
don't mind?
Okay.
so So,
Will a couple weeks work for you?
Oh, that would be work for me. So currently, what do I need to do?
You need to
Set
get
an
an
inspection,
inspection.
Bob Bell will do the building inspection.
Okay.
You speak to me after the meeting, I'll let talk to you.
All right, then I would like to speak to you.
Which two weeks from now, February 15th?
okay.
That's three.
So we'll make a motion to set for status on
February 15th?
February 15th.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
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 Those against, motion passes.
The rest of the properties, I do have some information on 7149 Ontario. We're going to go ahead and close the file on that. I'll probably do an order to rescind next week. I didn't have a chance to do it because it came in last night. 826 Dracker, we're going to remove from the list. I'll need to do a rescind for that as well. And 229 Doty, you do have the rehab agreement that came in yesterday, so I placed it on the agenda. I would ask the board to please approve the rehab agreement. And that's all I have for the demo statuses for today.
Make a motion to approve the rehab agreement for 229 Doty Street.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Thank you. Item G, hearing on property located at 10 Ramback Street. Attorney has requested a continuance to February 15th.
Any issue with that?
No, we got contacted by the attorney who's still trying to have his client comply. I can't remember. Yeah. Trying to comply with the tenants out of the tenant copy, so forth.
Okay.
We should know more this week.
We will make a motion to continue until February 15th.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item H, notice of violation hearing for property located at 1015 119th Street. Is that property owner here today?
Yes, she is Ms. Reyes. She is working to comply with our request. However, based on the results of an inspection performed at this property, it was discovered that a basement apartment was being occupied. The current condition of the basement apartment violates multiple minimum housing codes, which would prevent it from being occupied as a separate unit. The property's electric, gas service, utilities are all installed to represent and service a single-family home. The ceiling height in the basement apartment failed to meet the minimum requirement for habitable space as far as a separate dwelling unit. The basement, between the basement apartment and the first floor, there was not an adequate installation of fire separation, and there were never any permits pulled to convert the property from a single-family home to a multi-unit building based on our department's research and records. So today I would ask that the board affirm the removal of the basement apartment. The owner of the property, as stated previously, is cooperating and has already begun the process to eliminate this apartment and go through other options to use this space. So I just ask the board affirm our findings, please.
Make a motion to affirm the findings.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item I, order to rescind orders of demolition for property located at 1036 Eaton.
11? Yeah.
11:36.
I'm sorry, yeah. 1136 Eaton, this is a property that had a previous order of demolition, and I'm asking the board to please rescind.
Chris,
Mo-
is that him?
Are you here for this property, sir?
Oh,
Okay. Is there anything that you want to say?
Me?
Is there anything that you wanted to say about the property?
Oh, the garage has been torn down.
We're going to rescind the order so that it won't be out there anymore, okay?
Okay.
yeah, that's all. It'll give you a clean, it'll take it off the title. So if you want to refinance or get a loan, it won't show up that there's anything in your property. As soon as this gets recorded, it'll be on the property.
Okay?
Thank
All
you.
right. Make a motion to approve the order to rescind the order to demolish.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item J, correspondence received from Ryan Mizak from Intermission Incorporated requesting street closure and officers for traffic control for their 10th annual Hammond 10K charity run on Saturday, April 28, 2018, from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. with attached route. Do you have a problem with that?
No, that goes on the bike path, right, Mr. President?
The what?
Goes down the bike path, Civic Center.
Yeah, part of it's on the bike path. There's a little bit on Soul Avenue.
Right.
Yeah,
When they leave Civic Center,
yeah.
yeah, we're good at that, sir, yeah.
Looks like they already went to the chief.
I just needed a forward copy of the map,
Yeah.
that's all.
Well, they said they've done it before.
Right, it's the same
We've done
route.
it quite a few years ago.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item K, the amusement device list submitted for approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
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 Those against? Motion passes. Item L, correspondence received from VS Engineering Incorporated recommending Second District street lighting and walk project be awarded to the lowest, most responsive and responsible bidder, Hawk Enterprises Incorporated, in the amount of $691,208.39.
A motion to approve the recommendation?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item M, an agreement to rehabilitate property located at 6518 Parish Avenue submitted for approval.
This is a property that was on the demolition list. There's been a new purchaser, a new owner. The new owner wishes to rehab the property. I would ask you to please approve the agreement.
Motion to approve the rehab agreement?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
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 Those against? Motion passes. Matters from other board members. I have one matter. We've been contacted by Jeff Arcand, and he's with, where's the company's name? Frontier Construction, and they're building the dialysis center up at 119th and Calumet Avenue. And they want to close the alley because they have to do some dewatering. I think they actually requested this from the board before, but they weren't able to do it in December. The only thing is, he probably needs to verify that that can go into the storm sewer, have Jeff Massey pop a sample, and then we can authorize him to close the alley. So we could probably make a motion authorizing that, subject to review by the Hammond Sanitary District.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item 7, matters from other department heads or their representatives. Do you have a matter?
Oh, he's on it.
No, he's just moving. Do we have any new business? Any old business? Meeting's open to the public. Is there anyone in the audience who'd like to step up to the microphone? If not, do we have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Meeting's adjourned.
Oh, look at that.
Right away or in a little while or what?